They grew up without warning labels, without emotional manuals, and without anyone asking how they felt. Generation X learned early that silence was safer than vulnerability and independence was survival. They watched the world change before it learned how to explain itself. This is the psychology of Generation X, the generation shaped by absence more than attention. Generation X grew up in the space between old rules and new freedoms. They were raised by parents who were often busy, distant, or simply exhausted by life. Many came home to empty houses and learned to solve problems alone. This early independence didn't make them fearless. It made them self-reliant. Psychologically, this created a deep internal strength mixed with quiet, emotional distance. They learned not to expect help, praise, or constant reassurance. As needs were handled privately, emotions were managed internally, and resilience became normal. But resilience built without support often hides unspoken emotional weight. They watched authority figures fail more than once. Divorces, layoffs, political scandals, and broken promises shaped their worldview. Trust wasn't given easily, because trust had to be earned through consistency. This made Generation X skeptical, not cynical, but cautious by experience. But wait till you hear this part, because Generation X is often misunderstood. They are labeled cold, detached, or indifferent by younger generations. In reality, they feel deeply. They just don't advertise it. They were taught that emotional expression was private, not performative. Generation X values authenticity over approval. They don't chase trends, validation, or constant visibility. Their confidence comes from competence, not applause. If they show up fully, without needing recognition. Another key psychological trait is adaptability. They lived through analog childhoods and digital adulthood. They learned to adjust quietly while the world reinvented itself loudly. Change didn't excite them, but it didn't break them either. Emotionally, many Gen Xers developed a strong inner compass. They trust their judgment more than external opinions. This makes them excellent problem solvers and grounded decision makers.